Okay, I am live as you all come in here. Let me know if this microphone sound is good because I have a shortage in it, so I want to make sure it's good. And I haven't live streamed in some days. I know. As you can tell, last time I live streamed, I still had some issues with my voice, and I'm still dealing with that now. So let me know as you come in if the sound is good. Also visit Millie Moves, right? MillieMoves.com. I'm going to show you all this clip. Hello, Latoya. Let me know if the sound is good. I see you're the first one in. Let me know what part of the world you are tuning in from as well. And the federal government today pumps from Florida. Oh, yeah, Toya, you are from Florida. I'm sorry. Hello, Tony. Hello, Tony. Yeah, Toya from Florida. Toya. Also, debt box. The update on the debt box XCC case is December the 21st. The debt box. The SEC has until December the 21st to make their final, judgment or final give this final statement rather about debt box. And so for all of those that are in the crypto commodities that I've live streamed about faithfully for the last couple of months. I would pull up my portfolio, but I don't have my phone that will unlock or show me my 2FA code. I don't have that phone in front of me, but up thousands in the last couple of days of that. Well, I have another phone in front of me, so that's why you heard that text. Um, but I have two phones, so not that phone. And I got a new nail color. I don't know if y'all can see. I wanted the Christmas spirit. It's like a you can't see, but it's not my typical neutral um, gold, even though I have some trimming in gold for the holidays. Hello, Dr. Forms. Hello to you. But up on that news, we have the debt token, decentralized eco friendly blockchain technology token is up at $10 upon that news, a little bit over $10. So that is great news for those who are in the crypto backed by commodities. Let me give you an update on that real quick. So SEC gets extension to response to the debt box false statements is saying. And also, you all, this is what I've been telling you all about. And you know what? People that snooze, you lose because now, if you're in the United States, you cannot even get these crypto commodities, right? You can't get them. And so the decentralized eco-friendly blockchain technology is up $10 and some change as of today. Hello, my friend Nick. How you love the hair? Yes, when I wear braids so much, I have to train my natural hair. Thank you so much, my friend, for coming in and saying hello. And so, real quick, this is not in the caption. So, I'm up thousands in a matter of days on debt box. So, for those who are have that in your portfolio, I know you see those same gains as well. And they send you to respond to debt box false statements. Um, Federal judge issued a rebuke the SEC Security of Exchange Commission last week, materially false representations while seeking 49 million related to debt box is there. And so in short, they have until December. Someone else is calling my other phone right now. It was filed on December the 7th, and they have until December the 21st, which is next week, to SEC to respond to the allegations against the debt box, those crypto backed commodities. So those who are about those lifetime licenses and continuity cash flow, so until December 21st to respond to the order. Once, no response is made, false allegations, just think about how happy you should be about making a once in a lifetime decision that will give you continuity cash flow, perpetuity income for life, right? Where you are just set it and forget it. You are locked in. Your money is making money and compounding interest even while you are sleeping. And now people in the United States may not ever be able to get those licenses again. So don't think that you have a long time sometimes to make a lifetime changing opportunity, right? Sometimes people inability to make decisions keeps them poor, keeps them broke, right? Keeps them from receiving financially the better benefits in life. In fact, you've been trying to be broke. This is a great time. And then I'm going to get into crypto. So you want to stay on for the entirety of this live stream. I was listening to this message or this video with Robert Kiyosaki, the #1 best-selling
as a writer. But so failure is the key to success.
The #1 best-selling author of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the #1 seller on personal finances. And I want you all to listen to this message as well, because becoming a millionaire, becoming a multimillionaire, transitioning out of middle class or poor working class, it requires a different mindset. It really does. You have to start with the mind first, because if your mindset doesn't change, you will not take action. You won't be action oriented. So it begins with the mindset first, right? Let's listen in at this video.
Success acceptance score.
Lesson 1. Failure doesn't mean you're failing. One thing that is often misunderstood about failure is that it is the end all be all of any situation. Whether it be a failed business, failed project, or a failed venture, many entrepreneurs believe that this means this is the end. In fact, what we may not realize about failure is that it is merely showcasing to you what didn't work and is providing a lesson to you that you can take with you on future ventures. Failure doesn't mean you're failing. It simply means you have found one of the ways that doesn't work and can move on to the next.
So you have to understand tax. You see, this is all over the world, very little difference. These guys pay 40% of their money in taxes. So they make $1,000, they're going to spend $400 in taxes. These guys that make $1,000, they're going to pay 60% in tax. So our schools are teaching entrepreneurship, but they're not teaching them tax. Okay? And because they're focusing on income. Over here, it's 20% in tax. So they make $1,000, only $200 goes to tax. And these guys, 0%. So the reason financial education isn't working in our school systems is they're teaching financial education for these people and these people, but to really become rich, you have to focus on this side here. And that's the difference between Rich Dad and the financial and what they're teaching in school right now. I'd rather be on this side. This side is a lot harder, but in the long run, it's more fun for me. On this side here, it's harder, but you're paying tax constantly. So these guys here are saying tax to rich. Well, these guys don't pay taxes.
And I want to stop right there, because anyone that follows me knows that I'm always teaching from a biblical perspective. And people sometimes ask me, why do you teach money and finances from a biblical perspective? And the answer is really simple, because the Bible has a whole lot to say about being rich. It really does. It has a lot to say about being rich. And one of the things that Robert Kiyosaki brings out in this is the taxation plan that people don't understand. As long as you're an entrepreneur, you're going to pay 40% of your paycheck in taxes. Between, maybe you live in Florida or Texas, where it's state tax free, but they're just going to double up on your federal taxes. So as long as you're an entrepreneur, you can be a six-figure employee. Sorry, not entrepreneur. You can be a six-figure entrepreneur. And this is why I tell people that when you get into crypto, you need to begin with the end in mind as well. You need to ask yourself, how much will I be taxed? Right? How much will I be taxed from this money? That's begin with the end in mind. Employees, 40% of your paycheck is taxed. Your hard labor, your hours. Self-employed or specialists, doctors, lawyers, six-figure earners are taxed more. And I tell people to simply go to my website, milliemoves.com, and see, even if you're an employee or six-figure income earner or specialist, how you can reduce your taxation, increase your cash flow instantly, and take home pay. Because you want to get on this side of the tax bracket. And some people really don't even have enough money to invest to take advantage of these crypto gains. They don't have any money left over at the end of their paycheck. They have more month than money to take advantage of the greatest wealth transfer that this generation has ever experienced. So when the federal government decided today, right, not to increase interest rates, that pumps the crypto world and the crypto market. In fact, my daughter portfolio alone, and yes, I have one for my daughter. I told her I was gonna have to take it back over because it's growing so much. She doesn't care to look at it. But she's in college, right? She's a full-time, she's in college and she worked part-time. But 15% in Ada Cardano alone, her portfolio, I put 25,000 ADA tokens in her portfolio, right? When they cost me pennies on a dollar, and it's well over like $20,000 right now, just for my daughter. Another one that I've added in my portfolio today is BeamX. It's up 19% today. BeamX, and so it's the gaming tokens. You all, I'm telling you, the opportunities are here. They are here. You just have to be open to it, both mentally and financially, right? And so I got this one. Today I added Beam. It's a gaming tokens. I think the gaming tokens are going to do well going into 2024, especially come January, if there's a government shutdown, right? January, we're looking at what days again? I know February the 2nd, January the 19th, I believe, it's going to be a partial government shutdown. I can't agree. This shutdown is going to definitely give the government the opportunity that they need to switch over to this digital currency system. Now, again, I'm not saying 100% sure that that's going to happen. They have delayed the government shutdown since November, right? I wouldn't be surprised, but I will be shocked if it doesn't, because eventually, this shutdown has to happen, right? It has to happen because the currency system has to be reset. And this shutdown is going to be the perfect opportunity, the perfect storm. And for those people that don't see that we're moving out of a cash fiat currency system and to this digital monetary system, this is the best way that I explain it. See, our current cash dollars, this is a glare, but it has digital numbers, serial numbers already on the dollar. These serial numbers now are just going to be kept in the cloud. That's the only difference. But when we get on central banks digital currency, CBDCs, your every move that you make is going to be controlled, right? They're going to be able to tell you what you can purchase, what you cannot purchase. If you got a certain amount of time frame to spend that money, and you're going to work hard for it. You're going to say, I work for this money. How can it dissolve this way? But when everything switched to digital, because that's the only way the United States can get out of this $33 trillion of debt that we're in. It's the only way. then you are going to be held to those, I guess, rules and regulations, right? They already said the purpose of this is to own nothing and be happy. Now, Solana, some news on Solana and Bonk. I do have this as well, the Bonk meme coin, because it is on the Solana network. So for those who feel like you want to get more ROI, and $70 or so may not give you that return on your investment that you want, as Bonk is now up 14.66%. And we see that it has 4 zeros. So putting a little money in this goes a long way. So it is built on the Solana, and it's a meme coin for Solana, and it is will be listed on Coinbase. Plans to list this on Coinbase, and so now we have the meme coins that's taken over, right? 14.60% on Bonk. And then we have Shiba Inu, another meme coin, that's expected to have, well, not expected, but have already released that they will start burning tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, the 14th through the 16th. 3 consecutive burns coming up before Christmas. This is the 14th, 15th, and 16th. And you all, on top of this, we have Elon Musk and Dogecoin putting the first physical Dogecoin on the moon December the 23rd. I tell you all the time, Michael Jordan's famous quote is, "You miss all of the shots that you don't take." I add to that you miss all of the investment gains that you don't make. I don't know why anyone would not put cash into crypto. I really don't. Again, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. However, if you want to live better financially, right, then putting old money into the new money is the way to go. So we're looking at these days for SHIB. We know supply and demand, basic supply and demand. The more tokens that are burned, taken out of supply, the more market cap, then the higher the price can be. Also, or the higher your gains can be, right? Basic supply and demand. New FASB regulations for the crypto industry. Financial Accounting Standards Board released new regulations to redefine how companies holding digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum account for these. Under these new rules, they will have to measure their cryptocurrency holdings at the fair market value, and this will come into effect starting after December the 15th of 2024. So before then, firms like MicroStrategy, Tesla, and Block could only record the decrease in value of the crypto holdings, which means that it makes cryptocurrency volatile nature. Now, this that's going to be implemented December 15, 2024 is going to make it more stable, right? It's going to make it more stable. And so these companies were able to, under this current regulation, report the highs and lows of their crypto assets. And this would then reflect their most current market values. So there was no specific United States accounting rules through these digital currencies beforehand. And now with these trademark and copyrights, it's going to make it more stable. Also with BlackRock, the largest asset firm, looking to get approved in January for a Bitcoin ETF. This is going to make Bitcoin price also skyrocket. Is going to price out everyday people, retail investors, middle class people from really being able to afford Bitcoin. Does not even matter if you dollar cost average. You won't get much gains, right, from Bitcoin right now, priced at almost $43,000 again, right? So, getting in these altcoins, alternative coins that are getting you 20x return, gains, and that have all of these new meme coins and gaming coins, especially in the event that we see a government shutdown and people are going to be gaming, right? These are big, big opportunity, again, to get out of old dying money, which is the cash fiat currency system, into new money. We also have Casper at 12 cents. That's up 7% today. You all know that I'm really, really big on Casper and its blockchain, because it's going to redefine blockchain technology, because it has innovative technology and it's designed to keep the traditional blockchain system, such as the Bitcoin, right, more scalable, secure, faster transaction, decentralized for digital transaction, and it's also proof of work, and it has this what's called DAG technology, directed acrylic graph to blockchain, which just means it makes it faster processing and greater scalability, right? And so, wow, people getting in at things like this, 12 cents that can give you a 100x, 1,000x return, can make a big, big difference. And don't forget, I've always told you all, you always, again, not your financial advisor, but it is the rich and wealthy that takes digital money and put it in tangible money like real estate, cash flowing businesses. And if they're looking to preserve their wealth and keep it, they put it in physical gold, physical silver. You know how bullish I am on physical silver, because the shortage of silver will drive the prices to new all-time highs. And silver is not just used as money, but industrial as well. And it's going to be used for Tesla, RFID chips, phone batteries, 5G Wi-Fi, catalytic converters. And so silver is going to have, and it's a global shortage. So silver is going to have twofold purposes: to be used as money, and it's going to be used to reset the currency system, and it's going to be used for industrial use, right? Phone battery is just so needed. In fact, it's needed so bad that in 2011, J.P. Morgan Chase hoarded over 350 million ounces of silver. So silver, another low cost. I love this piece right here. Starry Night is 14-ounce copper core. This is you all the opportunity to get both artwork. When Jay-Z said the 444 album, he talked about he could have got the artwork. Well, you can get artwork and tangible, real money, tangible silver, limited mint. Copper is also a global shortage as well, right? Where you can get in very low, inexpensive, and can get, have the opportunity and the position to get high returns. They even have just silverback dollars for as little as $10, right? You won't see these opportunities for long. You won't see these opportunities and discounts this cheap for long, for silver or for crypto. You won't have these opportunities. So why there may be a lot of people that are distracted by spending money on things, liability that does not add to their net worth, right? There are some people looking for the long-term gain of their money. They're not caught up in the holidays or Christmas. They're looking to create generational wealth and to take part of the greatest wealth transfer that their family ever experienced. So ADA, big gains on today. ADA has been adding updates. Beam, I got Beam also today. Beam X, another gaming token. I told you all gaming tokens are going to be big, I believe, going into 2024 as well. I also have some fitness tokens as well, right? People are going to join fitness clubs. Come January, New Year's resolutions going to kick in. So I have Step Fitness as well. And you all, Bonk, again, I have meme coins. This is on the Solana network of Bonk and Sheep and Doge. Don't forget about Doge Leon Mars as well, very inexpensive. Doge Leon is also partnered with Solana as well. So my altcoin game is going on strong right now. Mana, I have Mana, but I don't, the metaverse, I do have Mana in my portfolio, but I'm not just aggressively buying any more Mana right now. I didn't really see anything that Mana is doing to, to want to just start buying some more now. Again, I'm just right off the top of my head. So many upside potential altcoins that are under a penny, right? That I'm getting into. So when I live stream tomorrow, I'll elaborate on that. And again, I do have a 1000x altcoin PDF booklet that I'm working on. I've just been really fatigued lately and dealing with my some health issues and things like that. But hopefully I can get that out for you all in 2 weeks. So I'm going to make this, I'm going to end it right now. I'm going to make it short. Visit Millie Moves, you all. Begin with the end in mind. Have an exit plan. Reduce your taxable investments. Because when you cash out your crypto, you have to file taxes on that, people. When you cash out your gains and it goes back into your banking account, then that's the government's money. It's not crypto money anymore. And silver is God's money. And government is going to tax you accordingly. So not only do you want to keep more of the money that you're making, you also want to keep more of the money that you're investing in. Yes, DR, I will. Thank you so much. I will take care of myself. I want to say this real quick because I wanted to elaborate on this the video, a Robert Kiyosaki clip that I showed. Biblically, 2 Kings chapter 4, when a widow woman husband died, and she went to the prophet Elisha or Elijah and said, listen, my husband died. He didn't have life insurance. And now my sons are about to be sold as slaves, meaning they'll have to get a job and work for someone else. And my family is in debt. Right? He left us in debt, didn't have a life insurance plan. I'm adding that part in. It's the 2023 version. And on that note, you all have a life insurance policy in place. Life insurance policies, not just for death benefits financially, but for living as well, right? I won't elaborate on that. And she asked for wisdom from the prophet. The thing that he did not tell her to do was he said, well, what do you have in your house, right? What little do you have now? He didn't say take that little income or that little amount and focus on paying off debt first. He didn't tell her, I want you to focus on the debt. He told her, I want you to focus on growing the little money that you have. See, where most middle-class people, because they listen to Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman and not Robert Kiyosaki, where they, I think, make financial mistakes is they focus on paying off debts first, even if their house is 3-5% interest rate, or they have a low interest rate on the vehicle. Now, there is the difference of how interest rate is calculated on a home, which is upfront, versus a vehicle that your interest rate is calculated on the balance every 30 days, where your house mortgage, the principal, is added lump sum right up front. So there's different strategies in which you should use to pay off a house quicker to save thousands in interest and pay it off 5 to 7 years versus a vehicle. That's number one. But number two, he told her, I want you to focus on growing your money first, right? Focus on growing the little you have first. This is where most middle class and poor working class get misinformation from Dave Ramsey and Suze Orman. And Dave said, get 2 jobs. Now you have 2 jobs you're one person, but now you're going to be double taxation, where you can just look at milliemoves.com and increasing your take-home pay from the paycheck that you already is getting from that one job, so you can have more money to invest. At the minimum, people that have done this have saved at least $500 per paycheck. And a married couple has saved up to, I think, $1,400 in their household, coming back to them versus going to the federal government. Because you get taxed every pay period, and then they tax the money that you already taxed on again at the end of the year by having, I'm going to say that again for the people in the nosebleed seats and the people in the back row. You get taxed every pay period on the money you're already making. And then you get taxed. You have to file taxes again on the money that you're already taxed on every pay period. Does that make sense to you? And then you tax when you spend the money on your everyday purchases, groceries, clothing. So why would you overpay in taxes? Because you don't know the $475 tax deduction that can help you on your W-4 on your paycheck, right? Yeah, somebody put the angry emoji. I would get angry about that too, because it makes no financial sense. But you wouldn't believe how many people don't take the time to visit my website to learn how, right? That you don't have to do that. See, this is the reason why rich people more than likely will never be broke, because they know how to play the game and have tax shelters and have to pay less taxes. You have to stop being taxed as the individual and start being taxed as a corporation. You have to stop making money under your social security number and start making the money under a tax ID number. You can start doing that by being a sole proprietor, by adding this home-based business that have tax experts on the website. Now you have extra cash flow, and now it's not a stress for you to invest. So he told her, take a little bit, start a business, teach your sons how to be entrepreneurs and not employees. So her sons worked for her in the business. And then when her money grew, then he told her to pay off the debt. See, most people don't increase the money they already have first. And then they don't see, that's first base strategy. Go to first base, increase the money you're already making, right? Use the tax strategy, and then go to second base and then grow that money that you're making. Then go to third base and get compound interest, where your money that you're growing is now making money. Your money go and find friends. And then the home place, see, third base focus on making more interest than the interest you're trying to pay off. See, you're focused on paying off 7 to 8% interest when you could be making 20x, 100x, 200x, 500x interest. So then you get compound interest. Then the home plate is paying off those other minor debts. Continue to get compound interest. And then have perpetuity income, continuity cash flow, where you're just not taking profits, but you have perpetual income, money that works for you while you're sleeping, that's systematic, automatically done for you. I wish I can show you my crypto that does that for me. I purchase licenses, mining licenses that will mine to lifetime. And I'm compounding every day, 24/7, right? So you all, I'm signing out. I'm going to definitely want to live stream tomorrow as we keep up with these meme coins and the Shiba Inu burns, right? You all get ready for the greatest wealth transfer. Definitely get ready for January of 2024 and April of 2024 for the Bitcoin halving, because this is the greatest wealth transfer that we will ever see in our lifetime. You all, thank you. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel. Have a great rest of your night. Queen out.